The barn's Christmas lights flicker as my sister's voice rings out, banishing me to the kitchen like a stranger at her own wedding. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, a retired accountant with a knack for numbers and a heart full of scars. The gingerbread cookies scent chokes me, a bitter reminder of family I thought I knew. A crumpled receipt in my pocket, $50,000 gone, whispers betrayal. That family photo on the wall, all smiles, hides a truth I'm about to crack open. In these silent revenge stories, seniors know too well what's the cost of exposing a family's lies. Share your own quiet betrayal tales in the comments, and let's unravel this subtle family revenge together. The snow falls in soft whispers outside the barn, each flake catching the glow of Christmas lights strung along the eaves. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, tucked into the kitchen corner of this Montana wedding, my sister Sigrid's big night, December 2024. The air smells of pine from the towering Christmas tree in the main hall, its ornaments glinting like promises nobody keeps. Jingle Bells crackles through a Bluetooth speaker, mingling with laughter from the long table where guests clink glasses of spiked cider. I clutch a chipped coffee mug, the ceramic cold against my palms, and stare at a faded family photo on the wall. Mom, Dad, Sigrid, and me back when we were whole. Mom's voice, Lyora's, hums in my mind. He's so quiet tonight, my boy. She's out there frail in her quilted shawl, smiling at neighbors who nod politely. I shift on the wobbly stool, the kitchen corner cluttered with catering trays of Montana-style BBQ ribs and half-eaten trays of gingerbread cookies. This is where Sigrid put me away from the main table, like I'm just another hired hand. The barn's wood creaks under the weight of the crowd, and I catch snippets of chatter, local ranchers talking cattle prices, a cousin gushing over Sigrid's Instagram posts. My phone buzzes in my pocket, but I ignore it. Probably another spam text. Instead, I notice Sigrid's iPhone left on the counter beside a stack of napkins. Its screen glows with a bank app notification, First Montana Trust, $50,000 withdrawn. My gut twists. That's no small sum, not for our family. I glance around, nobody's watching. My fingers hover, then tap the screen. The app's still open, showing a trust account I recognize when I helped set up for Mom and Dad years ago. The withdrawal date is yesterday. My heart thuds loud enough to drown out the carols. What's Sigrid doing with their money? Leora's thoughts echo. He's always been the careful one. She's right. Numbers don't lie, but people do. Footsteps clack on the floorboards. Sigrid sweeps in her white dress, shimmering her smile as sharp as the December wind. Eldric, what are you doing? She hisses, snatching the phone. Her eyes narrow like I've crossed a line. Stay out of my business, okay? Go. Tidy something. The words sting, slicing through the warmth of the gingerbread scent. Guests glance over, their murmurs fading, but Sigrid's already gliding back to the main table, posting another flawless Instagram story. I grip the mug tighter, the photo on the wall mocking me. Why am I here, pushed aside again? Mom's voice lingers. I wish he'd smiled just once. The snow keeps falling, and I'm left wondering what Sigrid's hiding and why it feels like I'm the only one who cares. The barn's warmth feels like a lie as I adjust a sagging Christmas wreath, its pine needles sharp against my fingers. The scent of old wood and smoked ribs lingers, grounding me in this Montana night, December 2024. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, and this is Sigrid's wedding, but I'm still just the guy in the kitchen corner, invisible. Out in the main hall, Jingle Bells hums through the Bluetooth speaker, and guests laugh over clinking cider glasses. Mom, Leora, sits at the head table, her quilted shawl slipping her smile fragile. Her thoughts echo in my mind. He's like his father, always quiet, always carrying too much. I'm not supposed to be here, not like this. Back in Missoula, my apartment's a shrine to solitude. Stacks of old ledgers, a single chair by a window fogged with frost. I spent years balancing the family's books, nights blurring into dawn, saving us from debt when Dad's business tanked in the 90s. Lyora would slip me coffee, her hand warm on my shoulder, whispering, "You're our anchor, Eldric." That was before. Now I'm just a shadow at this wedding, my phone silent, no missed calls from anyone who matters. I step toward the main hall, hoping to catch Mom's eye, but Sigrid intercepts me, her white dress glowing under the Christmas lights. Eldric, don't mess with the seating. She snaps, eyes glued to her iPhone, typing a caption for her latest Instagram post, #perfect Montana wedding. The screen's glow hides her frown, but I see it. Just keep the kitchen tidy, okay? Her words cut sharp as the cold seeping through the barn's planks. I nod, retreating, my boots scuffing the floor. Why do I even try? The family photo on the wall stares back. Mom, Dad, Sigrid, me, smiling in a world that doesn't exist anymore. Leora's thoughts hum. He tries so hard, but Sigrid won't see it. She's right. I'm still the guy who fixes things, but nobody asks anymore. I turn away, pretending to stack napkins, when I overhear Sigrid on a call by the catering trays. Her voice is low, tense. The account's fine, just don't tell Mom. My pulse quickens. What account? The $50,000 $1,000 withdrawal from her phone flashes in my mind, a number too big to ignore. The barn creaks, and I'm left holding a napkin, the wreath drooping again. Leora's smile falters across the room, and I wonder what Sigrid's keeping from her and why I'm the only one who hears the lie. The Montana barn hums with life, the Christmas tree's lights casting a warm glow over the long table, but I'm still stuck in the kitchen corner, the air thick with the smell of smoked ribs and pine. It's Sigrid's wedding, December 2024, and I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, a ghost in my own family's story. Jingle bells fades as Mom Leora stands her quilted shawl, slipping her voice shaky but clear. Family's everything she says, her eyes finding mine across the room, soft and pleading. If only they'd talk to each other, her thoughts whisper in my mind, a mother's quiet ache. She grips my hand briefly, her fingers frail, and for a moment I'm not invisible. The guests clap, neighbors from Missoula, nodding their boots, scuffing the barn's worn floorboards. Sigrid beams her white dress, catching the light, her iPhone already out, snapping a story for Instagram #MontanaLove. I want to believe Mom's words, to feel part of this, but the $50,000 withdrawal I saw on Sigrid's bank app gnaws at me, a number too loud to ignore. I slip away from the table, my coffee mug abandoned, and head to the coat rack by the catering trays. Sigrid's coat, slung carelessly, smells of her perfume. My fingers brush a crumpled receipt in the pocket, and I pull it out, heart thudding. It's from First Montana Trust, dated yesterday, withdrawal, $50,000. My old accounting instincts kick in, numbers don't lie, but they tell stories. This is the same trust I set up for Mom and Dad, meant to keep them secure. What's Sigrid doing? I glance up, catching Thane Carver's eye across the room. He's 60, a retired lawyer, my old friend who knows me better than most. He nods subtly, like he senses something's off. Leora's thoughts hum. He's always been the careful one, my Eldric. She's watching me, her smile fading, as if she knows I'm chasing a truth nobody wants. Sigrid's laugh cuts through the chatter, but her eyes lock on mine, sharp and wary. She glides over her dress rustling and leans close. What are you digging for, Eldric? Her voice is sugar, but her glare's a blade. I pocket the receipt, my pulse racing, and say nothing. The barn creaks under the weight of the crowd, snow piling outside, muffling the world. Numbers don't lie. Sigrid, what are you hiding? Mom's hand trembles as she sips cider, and I'm left wondering if she's part of this secret, or if I'm the only one who sees the crack in our family's perfect night. Snow swirls outside the Montana barn, catching the Christmas lights like fleeting hopes. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, standing in the doorway, the crumpled receipt in my pocket, burning hotter than the cider in the guests' glasses. It's Sigrid's wedding, December 2024, but the kitchen corner, my corner, smells of gingerbread cookies and betrayal. The oven hums behind me, a faint warmth against the chill seeping through the floorboards. Mom Leora sits at the main table, her quilted shawl glowing under the tree's twinkle, but her eyes are distant. Her thoughts hum in my mind. He's pulling away, my boy, and I can't reach him. Sigrid raises her glass, her white dress shimmering, voice bright as she toasts. To family. The crowd claps, neighbors from Missoula grinning, but I see her iPhone flash another Instagram story, #MontanaMagic. It's all a show. The $50,000 withdrawal from Mom and Dad's trust. The receipt I just found, it's all wrong. I step forward, heart pounding, but Sigrid spots me. Her smile vanishes. Eldric, stay in the kitchen, she snaps loud enough for the nearest tables to hush. "You're not needed here." Her words land like a slap sharp as the memory of my kids skipping my invite to their college graduation, leaving me alone with a beer and a TV dinner. The barn falls quiet, Forks pausing mid-bite. Thane across the room frowns, his lawyer's eyes narrowing. Leora's shawl slips, her hands trembling. Why can't she see him? Her thoughts plead. I clench the receipt, my voice low but steady. "I know about the money, Sigrid." Her face pales, the iPhone slipping in her grip. A neighbor coughs and Sigrid forces a laugh. "Don't be dramatic, Eldric. Go tidy something." But her eyes dart, betraying her. The crowd shifts, whispers, rippling, and I feel their stares, pity, curiosity, judgment. I'm less than nothing to her. The family photo on the wall, Mom, Dad, Sigrid, me, mocks my place here. I turn boots, crunching on spilled sugar, and storm into the snow, the cold biting my face. My phone buzzes, a bank app alert, another withdrawal notification. The barn's warmth fades behind me. Jingle bells swallowed by the wind. Leora's thoughts linger. He's hurting, and I don't know why. I'm out here, alone. The receipt await in my pocket, and all I can think is, what's Sigrid done, and how do I protect Mom from her? The Montana shed smells of damp wood and motor oil, a flimsy shelter against the snow piling outside. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, huddling on a crate, my breath fogging in the December cold, 2024. Sigrid's wedding hums in the barn across the yard. Jingle bells, a faint murmur through the wind. My fingers numb, clutch the crumpled receipt, $50,000 gone from Mom and Dad's trust. The bank app alert on my iPhone glows, another withdrawal, same account. What's she doing, Mom? Leora sits in there, her quilted shawl soft under Christmas lights, unaware. Her thoughts echo. He's pulling away again, my boy, just like before. I'm back in the 90s, hunched over ledgers in a cramped Missoula office numbers, dancing under a flickering lamp. I saved us then, kept Dad's business from collapsing, Mom, slipping me coffee with a smile. "You're our rock, Eldric," she'd said. Now I'm nothing but a guy who tidies the kitchen. The shed door creaks, and Thane Carver steps in, his gray hair dusted with snow. He's 60, my old friend, a retired lawyer with eyes that see too much. "You okay?" he asks. Offering a thermos of diner coffee, the steam curling like a promise. I take it, the warmth seeping into my palms. "Tell your mom," Thane says, nodding at the receipt. "Leora'd want to know." His voice catches, and he adds, "My boy hasn't called in years. Don't let that happen with her." His pain mirrors mine, a shared ache of being forgotten. I pull out my iPhone, open the bank app, and show him the withdrawal. $50,000 clear as day. Maybe I can protect them. Leora's thoughts hum. He's hurting, and I can't fix it. Thane leans closer, squinting at the screen, then freezes. "That's First Montana Trust's logo," he mutters. "It's not Sigrid's account." My stomach drops. Not Sigrid's. The receipt feels heavier, the numbers blurring. Thane's frown deepens, like he's seen this before. The barn's lights flicker through the shed's cracked window, and I picture Mom's frail hands, Sigrid's Instagram smile. If it's not Sigrid who's touching the trust. The coffee's bitter on my tongue, and the snow keeps falling. Burying the truth I thought I knew. Thane claps my shoulder, but I'm already wondering, what's Mom hiding? And how do I face her now? The snow falls heavier now, blanketing the Montana barn in a hush that feels like a secret. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, back inside the kitchen corner's gingerbread scent cloying against my unease. It's Sigrid's wedding, December 2024, but the Christmas tree's glow and jingle bells on the Bluetooth speaker feel distant, like a stage set for someone else's life. Mom Leora chats with guests at the main table, her quilted shawl soft under the lights, her laugh frail. Her thoughts hum in my mind. Something's wrong, but they won't tell me. The family photo on the wall. Mom, Dad, Sigrid, me watches its frame, dusty, like it knows what I'm about to find. Thane's words echo. It's not Sigrid's account. The $50,000 withdrawal, the receipt in my pocket, isn't her doing. It's tied to First Montana Trust Mom and Dad's fund. My iPhone's bank app still shows the alert, a number that doesn't add up. I weave through the crowd, Missoula neighbors nodding, their cider glasses clinking, oblivious. Sigrid's at the head table posting another Instagram story, #wintervows. Her smile practiced. I slip toward the storage nook, a cramped space behind the catering trays, the barn's wood creaking under my boots. Thane catches up his gray hair, damp from snow. "Eldric, wait," he whispers, eyes sharp like the lawyer he used to be. "The trust's been active for years, not just yesterday." My chest tightens. Years I nod, and we duck into the nook, the air cold, the only sound the snow crunching outside. A stack of old boxes sits under a tarp, and my fingers find one marked with the First Montana Trust logo, half hidden behind BBQ sauce bottles. It's locked, the metal rusted, but it's real. What's in here? Leora's thoughts flicker. He's digging like he always does. She's right. Numbers are my language, and this box is a sentence I need to read. The barn's lights flicker and Sigrid's laugh carries from the hall, but it's the photo on the wall that holds me, our family frozen in time, hiding truths I never saw. Thane's hand steadies my shoulder, but my pulse races. If Sigrid didn't touch the trust, who did? The snow keeps falling, sealing us in with a secret bigger than I thought, and I'm left staring at the box, wondering what Mom knows and why she's kept it from me. The storage nook in the Montana barn is a tomb of shadows, the snow tapping the window like a heartbeat. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, crouched on the cold floor. December 2024. My fingers trembling as I pry open the rusted box, stamped with the First Montana Trust logo. Sigrid's wedding hums beyond the door. Jingle bells, a cruel whisper against the silence here. The box creaks, spilling letters and bank statements, yellowed and brittle, each one a piece of me. I thought I'd buried Mom. Leora sits out there, her quilted shawl soft under Christmas lights. Unaware of the truth I'm unearthing, her thoughts claw at me. He's slipping away, my boy, and I can't stop it. The papers tell a story I know too well, me in the 90s, balancing Dad's failing business nights, bleeding into dawn, saving us from foreclosure. I see my handwriting columns of numbers that kept us afloat, Mom's coffee cups piling up beside me. I was their rock, their anchor. But these letters, thank you notes from Dad, scribbled promises from Mom, feel like lies now. Footsteps snap me back. Sigrid looms in the doorway, her white dress stark against the gloom, her iPhone glowing with another Instagram post. To blessed. "What are you digging up now, Eldric?" she sneers, eyes cold. "Think you were their savior? Nobody cared." Her words gut me sharper than the wind outside. Nobody cared. All those years, all those nights erased. I think of the kids, how they never called after college, how I poured myself into this family, only to be forgotten. My voice cracks. "I saved us, Sigrid." She laughs bitter and tosses a letter at me. "Read it. It's Mom's handwriting, dated last year, approving trust withdrawals, $50,000 more." Leora's signature, elegant and final, betrays me. Mom knew everything I did was for nothing. The family photo on the wall. Mom, Dad, Sigrid, me, crumbles in my mind, a fiction I believed. Leora's thoughts echo, I should have told him. But how Sigrid's sneer lingers, her Instagram facade, a mask for her own desperation, pressure to look perfect to keep up. The barn creaks, the snow falls, and I'm left holding the letter, my sacrifices reduced to dust. Why did Mom sign off on this? The truth is heavier than the box, and I'm alone with it, wondering if I ever really knew her. The storage nook's shadows press close, the Montana barn's wooden walls creaking under the weight of snow outside. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, sitting cross-legged on the cold floor. December 2024, clutching Leora's letter. Its ink faded, but her betrayal sharp. Sigrid's wedding hums beyond the door, a faint pulse of jingle bells seeping through, mocking the silence here. The letter trembles in my hands. Leora's words confessing she redirected trust funds to protect us. Protect us from what? My mother's quilted shawl flashes in my mind, her frail smile at the main table, unaware I'm unraveling her secret. Her thoughts hum. I should have told him, my boy, but how could I? I'm back in the 90s. A younger me hunched over ledgers in our Missoula kitchen, the smell of Mom's coffee filling the air. She'd lean in her shawl, brushing my shoulder, whispering, "You're our rock, Eldric," her pride, a warmth I lived for. I balanced the books, kept Dad's business afloat, thinking it meant something. But this letter, her elegant script approving withdrawals, says I was wrong. She valued me once, didn't she? The family photo on the wall. Mom, Dad, Sigrid, and me feels like a lie. It's framed dusty with years of half-truths. My iPhone pings a text from Thane Found Records. It's about your mom. My pulse spikes. What records? The barn's Christmas lights flicker through the nook's cracked window, casting jagged patterns on the scattered bank statements. Sigrid's Instagram laughter echoes from the hall. Her hashed winter vows posts a glossy mask. I pocket the letter, its weight heavier than the snow piling outside. Thane's waiting in the yard, and I know I can't stay here hiding with ghosts. I stand boots scraping the floor, the gingerbread scent from the kitchen corner now sour in my throat. Lyora's thoughts linger. He's digging, and I'm afraid of what he'll find. The snow falls harder, burying the barn in white, and I step toward the door, driven by Thane's message. The photo watches a frozen moment I can't trust anymore. What did Mom do, and why is she still hiding it? I'm alone with the truth, or what's left of it, and the cold feels like the only thing I can believe in. The Montana snow howls, stinging my face as I stand in the yard, the barn's Christmas lights dim behind me. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, my boots sinking into the drift December 2024. Sigrid's wedding feels a world away. Jingle bells swallowed by the wind. Thane Carver's beside me, his gray hair flecked with snow, his iPhone glowing with records he's pulled. Leora. Mom shuffles toward us, her quilted shawl fluttering, her eyes wide with fear. Her thoughts sear me. I broke him, my boy, and I can't undo it. The family photo glimpsed through the barn's window feels like a cruel lie, its smiles hiding what I'm about to learn. Thane's voice is low, urgent. Eldric, it's not just Sigrid. Lyora knew she was siphoning the trust funds $50,000 more over years. He shows me the records emails from Lyora to the bank approving every withdrawal. She let it happen, thought it did keep Sigrid close. My knees buckle the snow cold against my palms as I catch myself. Mom knew. The letter I found her confession about protecting us wasn't about saving the family. It was about saving Sigrid, her favorite, the daughter who stayed. My own mother chose her over me. The pain cuts deeper than the winter chill, a wound I've carried since my kids stopped calling, leaving me to rot in Missoula's silence. Leora reaches us, her breath ragged, her shawl slipping. Eldric, she whispers. Voice breaking, I thought it would hold us together. Her words are a knife twisting. Hold us together. I think of the nights I balanced their books, the years I gave up for them, only to be erased. Sigrid's Instagram posts hacked perfect life flash in my mind, her lies funded by Mom's betrayal. Thane steps back, his eyes heavy, knowing he's just shattered my world. The barn's glow fades, neighbors' laughter a cruel backdrop. She chose Sigrid, not me. Leora's thoughts plead, I was afraid she'd leave like you did. Her frail hand reaches for mine, but I pull away, the snow crunching under my boots. The photo in the barn, our family frozen in time, is a fiction I can't bear. What did she mean? Hold us together. The wind roars, and I'm left with the truth. I never wanted. My mother's love was a transaction, and I wasn't worth the cost. The Montana snow bites my face, but the fire in my chest burns hotter as I stride back into the barn, the Christmas lights flickering like a fading dream. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, standing by the kitchen's old oven, its heat a faint pulse against the cold truth I carry. It's Sigrid's wedding, December 2024, but the jingle bells hum and gingerbread scent feel like a mockery. Leora. Mom follows me, her quilted shawl trailing, her eyes pleading. Her thoughts sear me. I've lost them both, my boy, and it's my fault. Sigrid's at the head table, her white dress glowing, mid-toast, iPhone flashing another Instagram story. #forever vows. The family photo on the wall. Mom, Dad, Sigrid, me watches a lie I'm about to shatter. I step forward, boots loud on the floorboards, and the crowd hushes. Missoula neighbors lean in, cider glasses paused. I pull out my iPhone, projecting the letters and bank statements onto a makeshift screen, a catering sheet pinned to the wall. Sigrid, I say, voice steady, you've been stealing from Mom and Dad's trust, $50,000 more. The statements glow, $50,000 withdrawals stark. Sigrid's glass trembles, her smile cracking. You're lying, she snaps, voice shrill, eyes darting to the crowd. You're just jealous, Eldric, always meddling. Her words sting, but I hold firm, the oven's warmth at my back. These don't lie, I say, pointing to the screen. You use their money for your perfect life. The barn erupts in whispers, neighbors frowning. Thane, nodding from the sidelines. Sigrid's face reddens, her iPhone slipping. You don't understand, she shouts, but her fight falters. Leora steps forward, her shawl slipping, voice breaking. I let her take it, she confesses, tears falling. I thought I'd keep her close, keep us together. The crowd gasps, glasses clinking as hands drop. Mom let this happen. The photos smiles mock me, and Sigrid's defiance crumbles her Instagram facade, exposed before neighbors who now judge her. I'm done being invisible. Leora's thoughts wail. I broke him and I can't fix it. The barn's lights dim the snow outside, relentless, and I stand by the oven, the weight of truth heavier than ever. How will Sigrid face this, and what's left of us now? The crowd's eyes burn into us, and I'm left with the family in pieces. The photos lie laid bare. The Montana barn is a cauldron of whispers, the Christmas lights casting jagged shadows across the stunned faces of Missoula neighbors. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, standing by the kitchen oven, its fading warmth no match for the cold truth I've just unleashed. It's Sigrid's wedding, December 2024, but the Jingle Bells hum has died, replaced by the clink of cider glasses set down in shock. Sigrid slumps at the head table, her white dress crumpled, her iPhone, dark, the hashed forever vows facade shattered. Leora. Mom clings to my arm, her quilted shawl slipping, tears streaking her face. Her thoughts scream, I pushed him away, my boy, and now we're broken. The family photo on the wall tilts as if it can't bear to watch. Sigrid's eyes meet mine, no longer sharp but hollow. I didn't mean to hurt you, she mutters, voice cracking. I just needed to look perfect for Instagram for everyone. Her shame hangs heavy, neighbors murmuring, judging. But it's Leora's voice that cuts deeper. You left us first, Eldric, she says, trembling. After your dad's stroke, you buried yourself in work, left me to hold us together. Her words hit like a fist. Left them. I'm back in 2005, skipping family dinners, my phone off ledgers, my only company, thinking I was saving us. Mom's calls went unanswered, her voicemails piling up, ignored. I broke this family too. The realization chokes me heavier than the snow piling outside. Sigrid's theft. Mom's betrayal, their wounds I helped carve by running from them. Thane steps forward, his gray hair catching the light, his iPhone in hand. Listen to this, he says, voice soft. He plays a voicemail. Leora's from 2010, raw and desperate. Come home, Eldric. We need you. My throat tightens, the barn blurring. She needed me, and I wasn't there. Leora's thoughts echo. I kept Sigrid close because you were gone. The photo smiles. Mom, Dad. Sigrid, me mock my absence, a gap I didn't see. Sigrid nods shamed before the crowd. I'm sorry, Eldric, she whispers her apology, small but real. The neighbors' eyes soften, some nodding understanding. I broke this, but can I fix it? The snow falls, the barn creaks, and I'm left with my guilt, wondering if I can rebuild what I helped destroy. Dawn breaks over the Montana barn, the snow a soft blanket under a gray sky, the storm finally spent. I'm Eldric Varnholt, 58, sitting at the kitchen table, now cleared of catering trays, the gingerbread scent replaced by the quiet of morning, December 2024. We talked past midnight, Mom, Leora, and me. The barn's Christmas lights long dimmed. Her quilted shawl drapes her shoulders, her hands frail but steady around a chipped mug. Outside, Thane leans against his truck, his gray hair catching the first light, a faint smile on his face. Sigrid's packing her things in the main hall, her white dress folded away, her iPhone silent. No more Instagram posts. Leora's thoughts hum. He's come back, my boy, and I'm not alone. The family photo straightened on the wall holds us, Mom, Dad, Sigrid, me, its faded smiles, no longer a lie but a promise we might keep. Silent Night hums faintly from a local Montana radio, the melody wrapping us like a prayer. I slide the photo across the table to Mom, my fingers brushing hers. We'll rebuild, Mom, I say, voice steady. I'll be here every Sunday, starting with Christmas. And I'll help the community too, folks like us who've lost their way. Her eyes, wet with tears, meet mine, and I see her, really see her, not the mother who betrayed me, but the one who fought to hold us together, flawed, like me. Sigrid steps into the kitchen, her face softer, stripped of its #perfect life mask. I'm sorry. Eldric, she whispers, the weight of last night's shame still heavy, neighbors' judging eyes, her theft laid bare. I nod, not ready to forgive, but willing to try. Lyora's thoughts glow. They're here, both of them, and that's enough. She grips my hand, her voice a whisper. You were always enough, Eldric. The words land like sunlight, warming the cold I've carried through kids who forgot me, years of silence nights. I chose work over them. The barn creaks, dawn's light spilling through the windows, and I feel it, I'm enough. Thane waves, heading off his own path to his sun clearer now. The snows stopped the world new. We're not fixed, but we're starting. I picture Sunday dinners, community potlucks, a life where I'm not invisible. Silent night fades, and I know we'll make it one step at a time. Share your story, ever felt forgotten by family. The thought lingers, a call to others out there watching. As dawn's light spills across the Montana barn, I hold Mom's hand. The family photo now, a promise of Sundays together, not a lie. Lyora's thoughts whisper, he's home, and that's all I ever wanted. In the end, love finds its way back even through betrayal and silence if we're brave enough to listen and forgive. Like gingerbread crumbs on a Christmas table, small acts of care can rebuild what's broken. If this story stirred your heart, share your own in the comments. How have you mended a family rift?